Being a teenager in LA, being a teenager in general, it's never easy. I graduated from here 4 years. I went to Marina Del Rey Middle School, graduated from there. And school is always, it's school. You don't want to be here, but you have to. It's part of the whole process of growing up. It's part of that credential that you need. People really do ask in the job field, did you commit to high school? Like, that's all they care about, commitment, good grades, and it really does go far in life. But with that being said, it's not easy for everyone with everything that's going on so far, like home problems or family issues and personal things that are going on, financial stability. It's not easy. Some of us, in the mornings, I would ride a train and 2 buses here because I had moved from Venice to South Central, and I still committed to coming to Venice High School because of the education. Even though it's not, you guys might not think it's not the great school, it's not the best school, but try going to Manual Arts, or try going to John Muir Middle School, try going to Locke, try going to Crenshaw. It's not the same environment. You have a free, open campus here, so much going on, people that care about you, like teachers that are here. It really mattered where I went to school, because growing up here, it's nice to say, yeah, I went to the local schools here, graduated from the local schools here, Venice High School is on my resume, on my, diploma. It's beautiful. But it wasn't easy, like I said. Come to 11th grade, close to 11th grade, summer of 10th, I had dropped out of Venice High School. I had found out some family problems, and I just was doing bad. I went to continuation school, which, it's continuation if you want to do it or not. I got a, low-paying job, selling whatever at Target, and, it wasn't good. I came into an incident where I was robbed. 2 knives, one to my neck, one to my hip. I was robbed. I was wearing my Venice cap. I remember that day. Took my phone, my wallet, tried to take my shoes, my skateboard, and I was on Figaro in like 82nd doing who knows what. Probably shouldn't be down there. But I was doing bad. So I sat on the floor and I looked at myself and I looked at my surroundings, people watching me getting robbed, no one doing anything. I told myself, is this really what I want? This is it? Like, I'm going to be the same stereotype that everyone perceives me as, and I didn't. I took my ass back to school. I told the principal if they can take me back, signed a contract for good grades and everything. Went through some traumatizing events after that, before that, and almost joined the military. I did the boot camp for Military Academy, Sunburst Military Academy. It's at Youth Risk Teens Academy, where they accept you if you have low credits, and you graduate beforehand and join the military right after. You have to do 5 boot camps. I did 3 of the 5, but then they told me that something weird was going on in the system because I had overqualified credits, so I could actually graduate in time at Venice High School, which was suspicious. So I came back, they counted my credits up 5 by 5 by 5, and they were like, actually, you could graduate. So if you sign this contract and don't get in trouble and join some, things and be productive, you're good. As I did, I joined leadership, school site council, I was the mascot, school DJ. I planned the football events, sold the Costco pizza at the games, anything and everything that I could to regain that feel of being a student, being a part of, being a kid for a while. Like, I'm going to be 18 soon, 19. I was 18. So I was 18 when I was a senior. So came back, sophomore. And I met Mr. Danziger. I came to his class. I took his class, and it was just such an environment that changed my life, like, through the rest of high school. Because Pops, it was a place, like, it was a safe zone. It was a safe zone for me where I could come and just be myself. I wrote a big, whatever, but I got off topic a little bit. But this was my favorite place to be. This and my kicking spot was the 2 favorite places I wanted to be. I knew Mr. Danziger was different when he took time out of his life to actually talk to me and tell me that my writing was good and tell me that I mattered and I should keep writing, as I did. I never had told anyone about my brother that was incarcerated for 20 years, and taken away from his citizenship because he did something bad and sent to Salvador, where my mom was from originally. And it was hard to, nobody had ever met him but me and my family back in 2005. And I never like shared that. And I shared it with Mr. Danziger, and it felt good to actually tell him, yeah, I talked to my brother through jail, and he was like, it's okay. Like, it's, you know, it's fine. There's other people like you. And he started Pops the Club, and he told me that my writing was great and I have good communication skills, and he wanted me to be the president. And being a democracy, we voted on it, so they voted me in, and it was good. It was solid, and we did so much, so much time spent here, so many memories, people opening up. I remember our first book. It was shocking to read, because we came here, but we didn't really like talk to each other about what was, you know. And that day that we opened that book, everyone just looked at each other like, whoa, like you are on the same page. Like this is real. Like you probably have gone worse than me. Like I'm over here. Okay. So like we created a society, like a little safe zone, and it wasn't just in here. We would take it out and like, hey, what's up? What's up? It was not like, oh, I'm a football player and don't talk to me, I'm in leadership. Like, no, it was cool. Like, you know, everyone was dabbing up and everyone was cool. And it became a lifestyle, basically. We went on to reading at the Beyond Broke. Read my story there and signed some books, like you said, and sold some books, and it was nice. It was good to give that. And, you know, after high school, graduation is like right blink of an eye. Like, you know, it's graduation. It's right there. Like, you're about to dip. You're about to go to college, party, whatever the fuck you want to do. Just do it. You're gonna do it. But stay focused. Stay humble. Keep being yourself. You don't want to become part of what society wants you to be. You're in here because you're all different, and it's okay. It's not bad to be different. We're in 2018. Different is crazy. Like, it's normal. After high school, I got a good job. I started as a Menasha graphic packaging. It was the graphic packaging for all of the main distributors like Costco, Starbucks, Universal Studios, Disney. We did graphic packaging for everything. I started in the warehouse for a year. Then they saw my potential, went in the office. I was coffee boy, you know. After coffee boy came the desk, and then 2 computers, and then a name tag, and a salary. I was making like 45,000 a year, close. Yeah, it was good. It was nice. I was doing movies like Jurassic World. I worked on Despicable Me 2. We did the Minions movie. We did anything from 2014 to 16 that had to do with Universal Studios and home entertainment. We did, and it was a great experience. Mr. Danziger helped me get my first semester of Santa Monica College grant, and I took that. Then they took on the book payments. They helped me with my books after a while, but then they stopped, and they asked me this huge question that it was a commitment question, where they wanted me to continue going to school after working there for 4 years, obviously. They were interested in me and what I was doing. I was project coordinator, so I was the assistant to this manager, basically. I would do scheduling, everything, sign off, sign on, everything that go out. And they told me that if I was interested in going to school, special school like their corporation, they would pay for it, but I would have to commit to only Universal Studios home entertainment industry. And they would give me salaries and this and that, and a boost. By the end of like retirement, I would be making $100,000 or more, but I could only commit to that. And it was a great company, Menasha. We did the charity events, Toys for Joys, at the end of the year. The TDE, Kendrick Lamar. I worked with Kendrick Lamar 2 years in a row. We did the concert in Compton and the projects. We assembled all that, and it was amazing. They're a great corporation, great company. But I had other interests. I had dreams. I have a clothing line that I run now, and they told me that I couldn't blend that in with their corporation because of conflict of interest. And networking, I could use their networking too much or use their source too much, but I had to go a different route. You know, it wasn't bad. You know, career change here and there. I did that. It was an office job. Now I do entertainment. I work at the Forum. I've done events with the Migos, J. Cole, the Doobie Brothers, and anyone that has been coming last year and this year. And I also do another stagehand job. We do Google, and we just at the Ritz-Carlton. We do events, any events in LA. So I mainly stick in the entertainment industry, along with a clothing line and LA Witness. It's a clothing line that I run. It's locally made, local idea. I want to make it's an organization based out of giving back to the community locally. I see people coming to Los Angeles and taking advantage, the tourists, it's all nice, the beach is there, but there's an actual problem in Los Angeles, and it's a financial problem. Most of us know what financial problems are by the age of high school because we have to take the bus, ask our parents for money. It's financially. So think about 40,000 homeless sleeping in Skid Row every night and no one doing nothing about it. I joined up with another organization called Path Partners. They focus on housing homeless and giving them job source. What I'm doing is I'm trying to make an organization where you buy a shirt or any merchandise. I take a percentage of that, and I make clothes for people in Skid Row, and I go donate it with Path. And it's a system I'm trying to create. I want to open a huge warehouse. Think about like the Fantasy Factory. You guys familiar with Rob Dyrdek, Fantasy Factory? Okay, like huge warehouse where homes can come in, get clothes if they want, food. At youth risk teenagers can come and skateboard if they want, or stay busy, do whatever they have to do just to stay out of the bad environment or things that are not good for you. And at the same time, it can be my office, in a store, anything and everything. But I want the idea of local help because federally it's not being taken care of. So obviously locally it has to be taken care of because when you work locally, things work better. And obviously Pops was a great example for me that I saw him build this himself and establish an organization. This is a big organization. Like Pops is such a big deal now. I get messages on Facebook like, oh, I got Pops in my school now, and they're all over there in East LA or something, or like in Santa Monica, and I didn't even know. Like, oh, that's so cool. Like, it's to see you and how you have taken this so far. It made a difference in my life and helped me create this. And as far as I can say, just do what you got to do. School sucks, but get that diploma. If you're interested in something deeply, go to college. Graduate, stay focused on that skill. But again, don't put your dreams aside because dreams are just goals that you haven't really set. So just set those goals and do it.